I'ma believe. She sounds sweet, I say, oh, gracias, baby. We do our dancias, baby. You paint your love just like a brush, I hang with Basquiat's, baby. And now if you come here with me, then I got nothing to prove. Just like a wave, I'm trying to see just what you do.
Spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time. Spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time. Good times, let it go. Sun shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. Sun don't shine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sun don't shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it. Sun don't shine when you walk.
Oh, now you all on my mind. You calculating my pride. I say I wish she was mine. And she say, I know. Now you had all of my time. Move slow, you dripping. No, enamored by your design. And she say, I know. Now I hit or I either miss. They're gon' defeat my kiss. Transform my heart to Swiss. Say the beach make me reminisce. Sent to kiss, see you within the mist.
Good times, let it go. Sun don't shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. Sun don't shine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sun don't shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it. Sun don't shine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sun don't shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it. Sun don't shine when you walk.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. He done shit the game up when he gon' pop. Yeah, they know the name, but is he gon' stop? Back to back runner the whole summer. On the road, I'ma take the whole glow from him. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way, still on my way, yeah. I'm just greedy like Chubbs with a hustle like Pooh. Trying to get it out the mud like what I'm supposed to do. It was in my blood, my family even knew. 22 I blew, I owe everything to true. Something out of nothing, that's a cold situation. Know they probably hot, but they froze in the faces. I didn't even rush, I was chosen but patient. Feeling like Russ, I went gold out the basement. Get it by the running eagle chains by the dozen. Told that I love him, it's a whole celebration. Barely getting started, but still gotta embrace it. When it's from the bottom, it's a different foundation. Yeah, it's a different bag waiting on the other side. I just wanna live in salvation. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way, still on my way, and I'm still on my way,
Still on my way.
but the top don't look too far from me.
No, the top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Yep.
Good shot.
I like that.
I see you.
She's on fire.
Stay left, Danny.
Oh, okay. Hit me.
There it is. Oh, that's a dunk. That's a dunk. 2014.
Nice.
Let's go, Megan.
MVP.
right.
MVP. Oh.
Good defense.
Oh, don't grab that. That's the game. That's the game.
Defensive steal.
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they arrived at the arena earlier on. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Neesmith is out there with Walker, and it's Turner in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, Paul George is out there with Bones Highland. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 slot. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely, and this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secure.
Halliburton against Highland. Poked away, outside, George launches it, drills the three-pointer.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Can't hit that one. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against Los Angeles. Back to Halliburton. Inside, and Walker throws it down.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
L.A. has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Claxton, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Mathurin. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Mathurin. Walker's got 5.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Mathurin against George. Shot clock at 6. And he slams it one-handed.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Halliburton against Highland. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You look at Indiana. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
I think for the Pacers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And they pick up 2.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
Passes it to LaRavia. Highland with it. Pass to Powell. George against Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team. Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it, and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
All free throws good from Turner. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Jones kicks to Zubac. Back to Jones. Zubac against Turner. The rebound by Turner.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
It's up a three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's George. Jones trying to get open, and it's George finishing it off.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
Here's Peterson. Turner for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers trail by 7. Jones kicks to Zubac. 1:22 left in the first quarter. That shot off. Pass to Jackson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here is George. He has 7.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Indiana leading by 8. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Laravia passes to Jones. 5 on the clock, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Clippers making a change here. Hands checked in.
Lineup for your Clippers, Terrence Mann.
.36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Peterson. Here's Nemar. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Mann following the score by Indiana. And that one is good from Zubac.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Outside Turner, a 3-ball. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of the quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Indiana looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Our next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Ivica Zubac is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Powell. Then it's Paul George, and it's Mann in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And so here are the Clippers, following the score by Indiana. 5 to shoot. They swipe it. And another fast break chance here for the Pacers. Here we go. Here's Wong. Still scoreless. To the paint, Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
Here's Mann. It's Powell on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Here's Mann, following the score by Indiana. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Mathurin against Powell. Puts up a deep three. Wong with the rebound. Pacers leading by 17. Jackson up top. Outside for Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Powell, the pass to Mann. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Pacers.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Bones Highland comes in for George. And Jones subbed in for Zubac. Walker's checked in for the Pacers. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. And the Clippers call time here. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Primo's checked in.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in assists. And, of course, a knockdown shooter from the perimeter, ranking 3rd in field goal percentage from beyond.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Jones against Jackson. Jones, no luck.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Highland against Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3-point basket.
Mathurin's got 5 points in the quarter. And it's Jones with the ball for the Clippers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Looking to end the run. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Good work shaking free of the defense and finding his shot.
Now Halliburton. 6 points for him. Outside Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Los Angeles making a switch here. Arabia's checked in. And Indiana with a change here too. Peterson's checked in. And it's the Pacers ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Halliburton against Highland. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time.
Nicholas Claxton.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Jones. Halliburton for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. Double by Halliburton. Primo, the pass to Highland. Over Peterson. Highland misses. Pacers have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Here's Primo. Hasn't made one yet. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he makes that one. Halliburton's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
17 seconds left now here in the second. Now here's Dinwiddie. Shoots the 3. The shot by Primo, no good. Halliburton outside. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Tyrese Halliburton led the way in the first half. He had 16 points and 6 assists. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them. But that's a big one.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Rebounding delta has been one of the main issues. Probably they're getting bullied. I'm not sure they have the players to change that.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Walker out there with Turner. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 spot. Shot's good by Turner.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Highland with it. Still yet to score. And the pass to Claxton. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Highland. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Zubats is checked in for the Clippers.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Ivica Zubats.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Passes it to Powell. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton against Highland. Halliburton drives in. Turner for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. The Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. Powell, the pass to Highland. Back to Powell. From past the arc. Pass to Highland. And the Clippers miss again.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Turner. Back to Walker. And here's Halliburton. He's defended by Highland. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Zubats against Halliburton. Turner dishes to Walker. Turner looking around. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Bangs home the trifecta. Turner's got 22 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now, here's Zubats. Knocked loose. Powell, the pass to Zubats. The Clippers rebound. They need this one. No good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
And the Clippers have possession following the score by Indiana.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Turner. It's hauled in by Zubats.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton.
2 minutes.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 20 points for him.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Here's Zubats. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Halliburton kicks to Turner from deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
A minute 20 left in the third. Down low. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George looking around, wide open. Connects, the jumper drops. George has got 10 points in the game.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Highland against Halliburton. Turner for 3. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Wow. What can you say?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Highland against Halliburton. And here's George. 10 points for him. Over Mathurin. Mathurin with some nice defense. Halliburton outside. From deep, Walker. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for the Pacers. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Montrezl Harrell, and it's man in at the 2. For the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's McConnell. To the middle, and he makes good on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's man. The pass to Primo. All sorts of time. The shot off that time. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by McConnell. Here we go, one-on-one. Power down with both hands.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. sent away. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Mann. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Here's Wong. Clippers able to drain the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And the rejection by Jackson. And they get it back. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Wong. Passes to McConnell. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Mann.
Indiana foul.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Clippers. Jones comes in for Amir Coffey.
On the court.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still can close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
And here are the Pacers now.
2 minutes.
They're on a 16-3 run. McConnell against Jones. Outside Turner from outside the arc. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
3 points.
McConnell's got 6 assists in the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Shots good by Wong.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Jones. To the inside. They get a hand on it.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Turner for 3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pacers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last time these two will face off. It has to feel good getting a clean sweep here, finishing the season series 2-0 against Los Angeles.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Miles Turner.
Oh, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
noche, mami. Cae en el club, baby, muévelo al revés. Cual yo quiero, yo no sé. Sube y bájalo otra vez. Que estoy con el crew y no 2 o 3. Bailamos en la CRG. Let's go, a CRG. Ja, dejé. Ella se dejó y yo me la llevé. Hacemos el boogie, hacemos el wiggity. Ella lo pidió y yo sin miedo se lo di. Let's go. I got shooting stars on my teeth. Nikes on my feet make my cipher complete. Cause I'm nice like that. Baby, I'm cool like that. Dice Mico que rico, que como yo no hay nada. Ya estamos a 30,000 por party. Salí piquetúa, hoy salí de Bulgari. Se dio par y se puso Bulgari. Se vistió de chita, yo que vine de safari. Now you know what's up. Aquí no hay excusa, súbetela. Me gusta esa blues.
Megan, hope you guys are having an amazing summer. If you guys are ever trying to catch me out there on the courts or get some hoops in, you know where to find me. I'll see you guys out there.
What's going on, 2K community? I am super excited for this summer. We're gonna be balling out all day, all long. So I can't wait to see you guys in the rec, in the park, on the court. I wanna see you guys.
The starting lineup's just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome to 2K Sport. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Miles Turner out there with Walker. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Garuba in at the 5 spot. And it's the Warriors to start out. And down the stretch of a long regular season here, Grant, this is where teams' training staffs earn their keep.
Absolutely. I mean, teams are so much more advanced than they were when I came into the league. The science, the technology, of course, the medical care, all of it being applied at the highest of levels.
Now here's Halliburton. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Really left him alone that time.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Curry against Halliburton. With the teardrop. Curry's shot is off. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Here's Garuba. Pass to Beal. Here's Kuminga. Outside Curry. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Miles Turner.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Got it.
And that's how you average 30 a game. Beal scoring with the bump.
Lots can be said about Bradley Beal's scoring, Grant, but there's more to his game than that.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the shooting is just the most eye-catching part. He also averages solid assist numbers and plays at a high-effort level off ball or on defense. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Kuminga. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. That's good from Curry on the assist by Beal.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Halliburton against Curry. Halliburton goes. A good look from Turner. Another one falls for Indiana.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Halliburton, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Turner. From deep. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana leading. To the paint. Here's Walker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
They double team Curry. Out to the wing. Pass to Kuminga. They need this. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And the Warriors call time here. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
Warriors 16.
Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. The Warriors, 4th.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Wallace. To the middle. Wiggins outside, just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Jackson, releases from the wing and drills it.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
Halliburton surveys the floor. And here's Turner from the arc. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th assist of the night. Hey, we all love going to Oakland, but the Chase Center is just incredible.
What a magnificent, sparkling, brand new building they have. Like most arenas, the Warriors practice facility is also in the building for the players, so it makes it very easy for them day after day and night after night to come do the work that's necessary to be a championship team.
The Warriors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Morris outside. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Moody. Morris outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Turner's got 23 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Moody. For 3. Out left to the wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Pacers ball. Pacers set. Wall. Andrew Nembhard.
Jackson outside. And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for the Pacers. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the floor for Indiana, Walker out there with Jackson. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Wong in a shooting guard. Nice shot by Walker.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Curry. Outside Kuminga. 4-3. Walker pulls down the board. And Walker's got the ball here for the Pacers. This is the most they've led. 13 points to the inside. They swipe it. Curry with it. Jackson in his pocket. Garuba down low. Jackson on him. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 5 now.
So fast off the catch. Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
Inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5". That enables him to play at either guard spot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works, because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. B.A.?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Mathurin's checked in for Indiana.
First team foul. Substitution for the Pacers, Mathurin.
Here's Beal. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Misses off the right iron. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Mathurin passes to Walker. Back to Mathurin. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 15.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Beal against Mathurin. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Here's Nembhard. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Neesmith. Yep, that one goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Kuminga to halt the run. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. The Pacers have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And the shot goes down.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Mathurin with a steal to the middle. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's gotten his first basket of the night.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. The three-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, B.A., but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line, and then eventually what the Rockets were doing kind of came in like a flood. Each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them, but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Turner's got 26.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The three from Curry. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Here's Turner. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And here is Morris. He's scoreless. Nice shot by Kuminga.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Here's Peterson, guarded by Morris. Walker. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Curry's shot is off.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Pass to Turner. Three-pointer Matherin. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
To the inside. Here's Kuminga. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's good for two. Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Curry looking it over. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Turner for 3. And that's not going to go. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Pacers delivering the blowout. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. We saw Miles Turner lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 28 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's got one of those streaks going lately where it doesn't seem like he can be stopped. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff pushing up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Definitely they need to get out when the three-point shooters and contest balls. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, One side trying to protect their lead. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Garuba in at center. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Curry. Back to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
You talk about players that mean so much to their team. Stephen Curry at the top of that list, Brent.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers, B.A. They're staggering about what happens when this team doesn't have Steph Curry on the floor. And really, Curry becomes the entirety of the way this offense works.
Now here's Beal. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Curry. Wiggins outside. Takes the 3. Garuba, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Now here's Turner. Launches it. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Good heads up from Bradley Beal that spots the ready shooter.
Right wing. And here's Turner from the arc. No good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Beal against Matherin. Now Beal. Pass to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Beal gets the bucket.
And Bradley Beal is going to stretch out a defense with that kind of range.
Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Now Turner. Beyond the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, there will always be players looking to change teams, but Commissioner Silver said, quote, when a player asks to be moved, it has a ripple effect. Lots of other players are impacted by that as well. It's one of those issues that we intend to discuss and see if there are remedies for this. Brian, interesting to see what comes of those talks.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting. All right, Allie, good stuff. Teams deciding to change it up. And with the playoffs around the bend, here are the Western standings. You look at the Warriors, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Halliburton with the ball. Beal picks him up. Turner for 3. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Another shot. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his first 2 points.
Coming into the league, scouts had some uncertainty about Halliburton's jumper, mostly because of the way it looks, a push shot out front, but he's shown he's more than capable as a shooter.
Out to Beal, pass to Wiggins. Here's Moody, still no points, and another shot, and he makes it.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Halliburton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Turner with it. Jacks up a three. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Down low. Here's Wallace. Pacers with a rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Turner. He's got 40 now. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Here's Wallace, defended by Halliburton. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Jackson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Garuba's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Pass to Turner. Fires for three. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Wallace, defended by Halliburton. Over to the left wing. Here's Garuba. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Pacers have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. From downtown. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
Free throw drops for Beal. So both teams changing it up here. And Beal drops them both. And the Pacers with possession here. On the wing, Mathurin. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Jackson Davis Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the jam by Walker.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Pass to Jackson Davis. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. To the middle. Here's Peterson. Easy jumper from very short distance. Peterson's got his first basket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Morris outside. Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Pajemski. Let's go with a three. Hits a three-pointer. Pajemski's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Here's Peterson, guarded by Morris. And here's Walker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
We've had some major international prospects of late. How difficult is it scouting players from outside the U.S., Brent?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult just because the international game has such differences in the way not only the game is played, but the way the game is called and the production that happens in those games, BA, trying to translate that over to the NBA style, that's difficult. But rest assured, there are talented scouts, talented evaluators out there that have found the guys who've come to the United States, played in the NBA, and played at the highest level to earn the MVP award. Now that's saying something.
There's the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Morris with it. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Warriors basketball.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Moody, good.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Wong. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Turner. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
A defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Peterson. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, good awareness from Turner and an excellent job coming away with the steal.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Looney. Morris outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. You know, one thing coaches have always loved about Monte Morris, he really takes care of the ball, Brent.
Yeah, an incredible assist-to-turnover ratio throughout his career. He doesn't put up huge assist numbers, but I think coaches love the fact that when Morris is on the floor, he's going to make solid decisions to put your team in the right place to succeed offensively.
And the Pacers making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
And Morris is the kind of guy who occasionally you trust him to run the offense through, and you hope he avoids mistakes.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Here's Peterson. Pass to Turner.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Good! Another from three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Out to the right wing. Pass to Wong. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pacers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game from Miles Turner.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Morris. And again.
Miles Turner.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wallace, the pass to Garuba.
Indiana foul. Wong. Fourth personal foul. Team's fourth. At the line for the Dubs, Monte Morris.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Here's Nembhard. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Inside. Intercepted. In transition, here come the Warriors. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist from Morris.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And here's Kuminga for three. The offensive rebound.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
nobody mess with us. Keep it strong in case anyone testing us. Right or wrong, if it's this, you don't mess with it. Over here, I don't mess with her. No detective work, I don't be questioning. Where she been trying to read all her messages. I don't speak on no man that's irregular. Take her phone, disconnecting the cellular. What you need that for? What you did that for? Trying to see who made a bet with her. Relationship flaking, no eczema. She catching feelings, she say we inseparable. Oyster perpetual, it's not a replica. Mustang GT in the streets. Do it make me an elephant? I really put in my beverages. Shopping in Beverly, check out my etiquette. Loving my swag, women Taylor keep checking it. Carrots, they glistening all of my necklaces. Feeling myself, really thought it was elegant. All my diamonds shine, but they really diamonds. The line, they be really trying. They ask me if I'm lying. I say really. Got money on my mind. I say really. I look like I've been ballin' 'cause I'm really ballin'.
You have to say something to me, like we have to have a conversation real quick. Like you really have got to. You have to give me a...
Hey, summertime, I got bands, hey. Benjamin and me best friends, hey. Swerving the I'm tired of shawties that hate when they not on the ground, wow. Oh my God, Warren, like hello, I'm back on my don't sugarcoat, baby. I still want the coupe to be navy or cream color cocoa, like whoa. I need a crib up in Soho, New Yorkie like Biggie. I treat a cello like that, no biggie. Still got a in my city. Hit from the back, now she testing, you miss me. I got bands and it's stuck in my pants, well. Feel me? Pockets ain't dancing like Britney. Dance on me, can't fit my Izzy's. Dior look good when it fit me. Black in Jakarta, they hope for my downfall. Like come on like got an ass, yeah. And in that